MGB is now powered by Juiced. More on them at the end of the video. We're back at it with Quick Look, guys. I hope you're all doing very well here on this lovely Sunday as ever. And, well, I did another fan poll for what you guys want to see. And I'm going to be honest with you guys, when it comes to these fan polls and the games you guys decide, I'm going to give you my open and honest opinions on the games I talk about. That's why I try and do a Quick Look. I try and give you guys my thoughts on a game. Whether it be one you guys want me to check out, or one that I was sent a code for, one that I want to generally talk about. Honestly, if I'm going to talk about something, then you're going to get my open opinions. Even if some of the opinions that I'm probably going to give may make you guys a little bit pissy with me. And that's okay. That is okay. Sometimes that happens, and sometimes it just needs to be done. So, the reason why I'm doing this whole little disclaimer thing is because, well, you guys voted in for me to play Warzone. Fucking Call of Duty, I swear to God. Okay. Let me be honest with you guys. I remember back in the day when Call of Duty was at its apex. And that was Modern Warfare 4 all the way to Ghosts. Like, that was the era of Call of Duty where the games were fucking great every time. Modern Warfare, solid game. World at War, bit of an underrated gem. I really like that one. MW2, well, I never really got to play it. The hype was there and everybody liked it. Black Ops. Black Ops is like the popular one. I remember seeing like all the hype for Black Ops, and I never really played it, but I had so much good things that it's like, well, that's a good one. Then MW3, which, honestly, MW3 was actually good. Like, MW3 was so good. I played that online and surfing, and yeah, that game was fun. Black Ops 2! Black Ops 2 is the GOAT. Like, I remember playing it online, and oh my god, it was so fun. The Nuketown map, just everything about it was so good. And then, Ghosts. The best one, in my opinion. Ghosts was just so fucking good, I swear to God. Like, if you've never played Call of Duty Ghosts, go play it. It is brilliant. In fact, my favorite mode in COD is Squads mode, and that was in Ghosts. And by God, I loved being able to control my little AI teammates and that kind of thing, and just, it was fun. It was fun, and that's what I think modern COD lacks, where the older ones had, and that's the fun. Like, you wonder why Activision remade Modern Warfare 1 and 2? You wonder why they're remaking this shit and why they're remastering the older ones? It's because people miss the old days of Call of Duty, when the games were actually fun. Because after Ghosts, everything went fucking south. Like, Advanced Warfare, Sledgehammer's first one, wasn't great. Black Ops 3 was disappointing, especially if you were a last-gen player. Like, if you were playing on last-gen, you got fucked over, as you only got the multiplayer. I think you also got zombies, but from what I remember, you only got the multiplayer. And then Infinite Warfare, that was a shit show. Like, it was a dumpster fire of a game. It looked shit. It played shit. It was overall shit. The only way they could entice people to play it was by bundling in a remake of Modern Warfare 1. Like, they had to just toss in a remaster to be like, sweeten the deal. They just had to do that. And they fully revealed the damn game at the same E3 that Crash Insane Trilogy was announced. Call of Duty was overshadowed by Crash Bandicoot. Like, Crash just over fucking shadowed COD. Like, basically, COD was the B show, whereas Crash is the A show, and I still believe that. I believe that the A show for Activision is stuff like Crash, Spyro, and Pro Skater, and the B show is COD. Even if COD makes them the most money, the true good shit is the non-COD shit. The C show is Blizzard, but we're not getting into them here. But yeah, then came World War II, which was boring. I didn't really care enough for it. In fact, I didn't really care for it at all. Black Ops 4, they didn't even include a single player for that, and nobody cared. Nobody fucking cared about Black Ops 4. And then we had the Modern Warfare reboot and the first Warzone. And from what I've seen of the Modern Warfare reboot, it was okay. I mean, it's a pointless reboot. I mean, why do you need a reboot? Fucking Modern Warfare, why? Why do you need to do that? Couldn't you just make a sequel to MW3? And, like, to have that nostalgia pumping while also pumping in the new blood as well? Like, that's how companies like to do it. The cash-in sequels. I mean, Jurassic World Dominion, that did pretty well. Spider-Man No Way Home? Anybody? Anybody? Oh. Yeah, I forgot. At that point, they didn't understand what the fuck a cash-in sequel was. Mate, if they knew, they'd be on that shit, but they don't even know. So, yeah, clearly Activision didn't do shit right. And then things got worse. Well, Warzone at least was okay. It was fine. Like, it was fine. It was a bit too complicated for its own good. Like, that was the problem I had with Warzone. I didn't really like it. It just felt too complicated for its own sake. It felt like it was trying to be COD, but trying to be PUBG at the same time. And it's like, they were trying to do all these things, trying to be like Fortnite and sort of thing. Oh, what do we do? What do we do to get people interested? Oh, Attack on Titan, okay. What do we do? Die Hard. Go ahead and throw Die Hard in there and just like, oh, change the map to a map that people hated. Yeah, Activision. They kind of dropped the ball with Warzone, I'd say. Warzone was okay, but it was just not great. It just basically proved why modern Call of Duty is just not fun anymore. It just went to show that just Call of Duty isn't as good as it used to be, and well, we'd be better off playing the older ones. So much so that they remastered Modern Warfare 2 and released it around a similar time and put it on PS Plus. You just can't make this shit up, guys. Like, I swear. So, Warzone was, well, okay. Modern Warfare was okay. So, next-gen consoles, what do? You rush a fucking horrible game! Yeah, Black Ops Cold War was next, and it was fucking horrendous. It was mid. It might actually be the worst release in the franchise. I mean, Activision, sure, they might have made a lot of money from it, but that doesn't matter when, like, oh, I don't know, Crash 4 and Pro Skater 1 and 2 were better. And to think that Crash 4 and Pro Skater 1 and 2 would be the last entries in those franchises. Because Activision was like, you one-upped our biggest franchise. We're gonna fucking kill off all of our non-COD franchises and only release COD from now on. And you see why Microsoft's buying Activision? God, the management are just fucked up. I mean, they're sexist bigots. They're complete overall cunts. They make bad games. It's like, why aren't they dissolved? Why aren't they gone? Why hasn't someone like Square Enix bought them? Or like Epic bought them? Or EA bought them? But Microsoft's buying them, and the Sony fanboys are getting pissed off about that. Even though Call of Duty hasn't been fucking relevant in years, and like, oh, I don't know. You guys should really be bitching about Crash, Spyro, and Pro Skater going because, like, they were franchises built on PlayStation, and yet you only want to talk about fucking COD? Sometimes I just wonder what the fuck the internet is like. Just some people. Jim Ryan, you fucking idiot. Like, seriously, I love PlayStation, but decisions like that are why I cannot stand Sony Twitter. So, with a terrible product like Black Ops Cold War coming in the same year as Crash 4 and Pro Skater 1 and 2, are they gonna improve things? No! What happened was that Sledgehammer's game was supposed to be next, which was going to be Vanguard, but Vanguard was so shit, they had to push it back a year, and had to get fucking Treyarch on board and everyone to just rush a game. And that didn't turn out well, and it did not turn out well as well for Vanguard. Like, that was fucking horrendous. Like, if that's the standard of game, then is it really pointless to treat COD as the A-tier franchise? Really? Really, Activision? You really think you can get away with just releasing COD every year when COD is gonna be that shit? Well, maybe they can get away with it this year, though, because from what I've seen, MW2 is okay. I mean, it's basically Modern Warfare 1, the reboot, but better and more next gen. That's the only way I can describe it. Just MW1, but a little bit better. That's what I've heard, and to me, it looks okay. It's the same fucking COD shit that I don't really care for anymore. And yeah. Yeah, you can see where I'm going with this. We have to talk about Warzone 2. You guys asked for it. You guys want me to talk about Warzone 2. And it's alright. Like, it's your typical military battle royale. I mean, it's done to death. But it's okay. Like, it's fine. Like, it's not something I'd be willing to go back and spend my money on. It's just fine. It's fine. It might be great for a Saturday night with the lads, but I don't really see this as like a big esport game. I don't really see this as like a big game you want to play all the time. I just see this as just like a fun excursion. Like a game you play for a few weeks and then you just stop. Kind of like Activision Blizzard's own Overwatch 2. Yes. Oh, who am I kidding? Overwatch 2 is dead on arrival. But, yeah, Warzone is alright. The gameplay, though, it's okay. Like, it's modern COD, but it is a lot better than the previous modern COD games we've had. Like, I will say this, it's actually kind of fun. It's not fun, like something like, for instance, when I was talking about Battlefield 2042, the last game that you guys picked, I had a lot of fun with this. I thought it was a brilliant game, and I thought it was really fun. This is fun, but not as fun. Like, it's COD. I mean, if you like Call of Duty, it's more Call of Duty. I mean, I don't really like Call of Duty anymore, so this is just not for me. It's the same old shit, just with a shit ton of players and the fact that it's a battle royale and it's online. That's really about it. I couldn't get my head around DMZ, like whatever the fuck that shit is. It's nice that there's now an option other than Battle Royale, but you know what would be nicer than a Battle Royale with this shit? Making your full multiplayer slate free to play? Like Overwatch 2? I mean, think about it. Overwatch 2 has proven you can have a full, fat multiplayer experience for free. I mean, Fortnite's there with creative. I mean, Epic's been dominating in the free-to-play space, even with Rocket League and Fall Guys and the like. It's like, hell, even Splitgate and Halo Infinite, like, those are full multiplayer experiences for free. So, you wonder why Activision hasn't just pulled the trigger and just, you know, make Call of Duty multiplayer free-to-play? I mean, it would make a lot more sense and it would make a lot more money. I mean, I'd probably have a bit more of a better time playing Domination for free rather than fucking Battle Royale or some shit, but Activision just wants people to buy the new game every year. That's what they want you to do. They want you to spend your $120 reduce every year. That's what they want you to do. Then again, though, I think it's time for COD to have, like, a break. I mean, look, you can update Warzone. Update Warzone all you want. But just give us a year off. Like, have all your teams take a year off. Get your teams working on other projects. And have one team. Somebody like Infinity Ward or Treyarch, if you want to do Black Ops or something like that. Get a team on board. And give us a 2 to 3 year dev cycle. Have a long break, and then boom. Come back with a new, fresh COD that feels like the old ones, but is actually fun. Have the multiplayer be free to play. Have a great single player experience. And then you'll be raking in the money because you've spent the time to make the game actually good. I mean, look what happened with Assassin's Creed. They've taken breaks. Like, for the longest time, it was yearly, Assassin's Creed after Assassin's Creed, but then they took a break, and that gave us Origins, and then Odyssey, and then they took another break, and that gave us Valhalla, and they're about to take another break, and that's going to give us Mirage, and all the other projects in between. You see, it makes sense to have these breaks. I mean, the sports games, they've been going downhill. I mean, seriously, didn't Activision see what happened to 2K with WWE 2K20? Like, didn't they see that? It fucked over, so they took time away. They had a nice long break. And, well, it gave us 2K22. Honestly, one of the best wrestling games ever. You see, breaks work in the industry, and companies may dispute that. Companies may see crunch as the A game. But no. Call of Duty is just not fun anymore. It's like, you need to take the time. So, yeah. But I think that's more or less a topic for another video. I've gone far too ahead with this shit. So, yeah. But Warzone 2, it's okay. Not something I play all the time. In fact, I'm probably going to move it off of the internal storage on my PS5 to put something else on there on my SSD, but it's okay. If you like Call of Duty, if you like military battle royale games, and if you really want to give Activision your money, why not? It's there. Go play it if you want. It's free. For me, I am not bothered by this game. I'm just going to ignore it, and I'm just going to focus on other shit. I mean, look, it's okay, but it's not going to be something I play all the time. It's probably not going to be something I stream all the time. I mean, I might stream it. I mean, if people want me to stream Warzone, I could do that. But probably not, though. Probably not. So, yeah, Warzone's okay, but, well, you hear it here first. Well, now that that's all done and out of the way, we need to pay the bills. So, we got ourselves a bit of a juice sponsor spot time. Ah, yes, sponsor spot time. I love this shit. Of course, as ever, we are sponsored by Juiced Energy, who produce a brilliant product. One of the best energy drinks on the market. Their new hydration flavors, I've actually tried all 3 of them, and they're really nice. Legitimately, you guys are going to love hydration. And, of course, the standard energy flavors. They are really damn nice. Like, if you like your energy drinks, this is there for you. It's a much healthier alternative. It's Aussie-owned, Aussie-made, and it is superb. So if you want to get your hands on some juice, whether it be the new hydration or some Juiced Energy, click the link in the description and use the code MGB to save 10% off. You heard me right, 10% off your order. And yeah, it is really good. It's a damn good deal, and I think you guys will like it. So once again, guys, head to the link in the description, use the code MGB, save 10% off, and get yourself some really nice drinks. You guys will definitely want them. And hey, for all you pro COD players out there, maybe it might help you with a long session. Maybe? I'm not 100% sure, but if you think it'll help you, then it's probably going to help you. So, alright guys, we did it. We finally talked about Warzone on this show. Good God almighty. Next week, I'm not 100% sure what we're going to talk about next week. Maybe something a little bit more interesting. Maybe another code. I don't know. Well, you'll know what I know. So, yeah. But until next time, as I always like to say, I will see you all next time. Take it easy, everyone, and I will see you all next Sunday. Johnny!